The Pirate by Sadakichi Hartman. Read for LibriVox.org by Nemo. The Pirate 1. Andante con grazia e molto maestoso. The morning dawns and shakes the stars from the raven locks of the Queen of Night. Some ripple down into the sea, some drown in the morning light. The morning dawns, and strange white forms o'er the silent waters stray, as if they were searching for falling stars. Those gold has dripped astray, slipped away from the rose of morn to the shoreless waste. That, dull and gray, with its misty bars, yields no reflection to the death of stars. The morning dawns, and the starting breeze rends the curtain of silence and mist, whence, tinged with roseate morn, the pirate's galleon drifts. Away from the shore, where the watchfires gleam and the seagulls scream, to her daily toil in quest of spoil, to waylay some wanderer of the sea. With plumage strange and wings outspread, like some huge bird from earth long fled, the highwayman of the main veers his way to some blood-red day, out of the silent, gray and shoreless night, as the stars ripple down into the sea, or drown in the morning light. 2. Allegro con passione. The sea is white with the noonday glare, save a dark unrest and reddish flare that troubles the sea shine in the west. There the fight is on, with yards entangled in sails aflame, enveloped in clouds that darken the sky. Two dark hulls, lashed fast together, motionless on the noonday waters lie. The fight is on. Amidst clank of weapons and powder scent, the rattle of muskets, wild shuffle of feet, like the hissing groans of some soul accursed, with lightning flares and fan-like burst, past shot and shell. The mouths of the cannons grow a grinning stare, with blood are daubed mast and spars, and the sparks blown to the lurid air fall on the sails like a rain of stars. The fight is on. Black Death, with his wings of flame, now dominates the scene of black and red. Like a snake of fire and dismal desire, he coils up the rigging, chars every plank, and gnaws his way towards the powder tank, while lurid streams of red gush from the wounded and dead to the passionless flood, stained with fire and blood. The hours pass and the crews are thinned, both demand quarter, but none will strike, and still they fight and fight and fight, till the blackened masts crash on the burning decks, strewn with bodies in formless stacks. The shrieks of the wounded die away, silence takes the place of carnage and fray, and as a change to all things must come, even death ceases his fire song. Riddled from bow to stern with leaks on the gain, the hulls sink deeper into the passionless main, still lashed together as in the hours of fight. Like wounded beasts in wild despair, they suddenly leap into the lurid air, then roll to the side, and glide from day's waning light down to the dismal night of the passionless flood, stained with fire and blood. The sun swings from the hovering murk, dark crows that follow the pirate's wake flap over crushed timbers and shivered beams, adrift on the blood-stained flood like dismal dreams. 3. Adagio non lamentoso. 30 times the cannons roar over the black and barren shore of the pirate isle, under whose rifts of shifting sand lies buried the gold, the pirate's hand, rest from the sea wanderer of many a land. On the black banner that never was furled lies dead the pride of the pirate's race. The crew shifts over the quarter deck once more to gaze at his stern sea face. Then the anchor is hoisted, drenched in the twilight's gold. The ship shakes out every sail and sweeps before the gale towards the highway of the deep, to put its hero forever to sleep. What mean now thy hoards of gold? A dream in the depth of the wind-blown sand? What remains of thy sea face, fantastic and bold, when you have reached that coral strand, where the mermaids dwell, who love their pirate sweethearts well? A last farewell to the sun and air, to the twilight flare, with its pennant unfold of crimson and gold, as strapped to the plank on the gangway you stand, to make the bold leap to the emerald deep. Harsh as the winds over your life have blown, your fate will be in the lands unknown of the moonstone twilights of the sea. And as its currents toss thee from shore to shore, through coral halls on the moss-grown floor, moss-grown since the days of yore, you still will be, fearless and free, lord of the sea. 4. Finale sotto voce il gatto. On emerald waves o'er which the moonbeams flow, lost like a song on the winds that blow, an enchanted castle, a phantom sail, in silent flight from the rolling orb, pursuing the wanderers of the night, strays with the wayward breeze, to be lost on the murmuring seas. Like a ghost that rose from some emerald tomb, to haunt the murmuring main, and tell the tale of the pirate's doom, the end of the sea king's reign. From reddened wave and blackened shore, the galleon has vanished forevermore in the moonstone twilights of the sea, and only the music the seaweed brings tells of the dauntless deeds of the dead sea kings. End a poem. This recording is in the public domain. End of Drifting Flowers of the Sea and Other Poems by Sadakichi Hartman.